So I want to show you a little bit about how you can somewhat vary what your design is compared to the drawing, why it's not strictly tracing. So you can see that I've followed my plan of 12 feet for this room, 12 feet for this room, 2.5 inches for this wall thickness, 5.5 inches for my external, and this. I've got a 3-foot opening for my doors. But look, I've done a little bit of moving around to make it work the way I want it to work. You can see this is very recognizably the plan. But look, they didn't even have a proper module going in the two directions. So I've fixed that up. It truly is 12 foot, 12 foot, 24 foot this way. There's a 6-foot bathroom. That's very common. Everything's going to fit right. I've got a closet. My closet isn't lined up exactly, but look, this works really well. It puts my ridge line right down the middle so that as I'm putting roof on here, I've got a place to support. So this makes sense, and so you do get to do some of these things. I also made the door go the other direction here. Why would it go into the bathroom and take up all that room when it could go outward and leave room in the bathroom? It sort of makes sense. And then this silly thing down here where the doors were interfering makes much more sense to put the door up here. So you do get to make some ideal changes that you see as you go. All right? So I just wanted to show this, that yes, you're going to draw that floor plan, but you are going to get to use some of your own knowledge and capabilities. Now, I would say that I made, let's zoom in right here. This is not quite right. This jamb should have like a 3-inch. So this, in reality, as I look at this, should be about 3 inches more over to the right, so that there's a little thing like this. That's 3 inches usually. Okay, so there's room for the door jamb and there's room for the door knob up here. This door is 3 feet and it's 1.5 inches thick, and there's an arc giving me a 3-foot opening minus the door, minus the 1.5 inches of the door. But that basically gives you the main idea of how to get one of these drawings done. So it's not an exact tracing. You're going to use the basic design, but you're going to do a little bit of extra design work to make it a little bit better. Okay? Which is knowing that how thick walls ought to be, knowing that interior walls in this case are going to be set for 4-foot by 8-foot pieces of sheetrock, so you can just put them right up. Same with over here. Same with over here. These are all 4x8 pieces of sheetrock. Very easy. 4x8 pieces of sheetrock. This one will be off just a little bit. There's nothing much you can do about it, but I've got at least a nice 6-foot one, and then the rest of this will carry across. You can't make it perfect without just making it a cube, which is not very interesting. But this will really allow you to get a good design. All right? So there you go. That's how you do the interior floor plans. You have to follow the basic plan. You have to make some basic interior numbers work out, but then you get to sort of modify it to fit what you do best.